Hi, Skier Steve here again. In this video, we're going to talk about the bane of a mogul skier's existence. No, we're not talking about icy ruts. We're also not talking about the neighborhood moose. These are minor, manageable challenges. We're talking about the pesky critter often referred to as the shredder or snowboarder. Snowboarders butter knife the moguls and destroy the line. They swoop out of the trees without looking, and they smack you with their board on the lift. The only defense I've found against snowboarders is the Heisman pose. That is, until now.
I have an idea!
In this video, I propose we band together and recount the best snowboarder jokes we have. I'll start by telling you some of my favorites, but I need your help. After you've listened to my snowboarder jokes, please leave me some doozies in the comments. Snowboarder jokes are a great way to pass the time on a chairlift, and they're even better if you happen to have a snowboarder on the chair with you.
Shut up, don't make fun of me.
So, without further ado, let's begin. What's the difference between a snowboarder and a vacuum? The way you strap on the dirt bag. How many snowboarders does it take to change a light bulb? 27. One to change the light bulb, another half dozen to say, I can do that switch, and the other 20 to sit in the landing. Ha! Now that was a knee slapper. What do you call a snowboarder without a girlfriend? Homeless. Ha ha! Oh my, I need to take a breath. When you see a car with 3 snowboarders in the back, what do you call the driver? Officer! Now that one was too true to be funny. How does a snowboarder introduce himself? Sorry, dude. Okay, that one wasn't really funny because snowboarders never apologize, but you get the idea. Where do snowboarders come from? Well, when you're a kid, if your parents take you skiing and you suck at it, they take away one of your skis. Ha ha ha. So true. A guy walks into a bar and asks, "Hey, you guys want to hear a snowboarder joke?" The bartender replies, "I'm a snowboarder." The guy on your right is a snowboarder too. Same with the guy on your left and the guy behind you. So the guy telling the joke says, "Okay, I'll tell it a little more slowly then." Ha ha ha. I actually saw that one happen in real life. What were the snowboarder's last words? "Dude, watch this!" What were the skier's last words? "I think I'll try snowboarding."
Where'd you come up with these things?
How do you get a snowboarder off your porch? Pay for the pizza. How many snowboarders does it take to screw in a light bulb?
As a safety inspector, I'm responsible for changing most of these light bulbs.
50. One to hold the light bulb and 49 others to smoke enough dope to make the room spin.
There isn't anything wrong with that.
A guy goes to the doctor for a brain transplant. The doctor shows him a skier's brain that has a price tag of $500. Then the doctor shows him a boarder's brain that costs $5,000. The guy asks why the snowboarder's brain is so much more expensive. The doctor replies, "Because it has never been used."
I saw that one coming.
How can you tell the snowboarder in a room full of people? You don't have to. They tell everybody themselves.
Ooh, that's got a sting.
How many snowboarders does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Didn't we already cover this?
2. One to screw in the light bulb, and the other to yell, "Dude, nice turn." What's the difference between a snowboarder and a government bond? A government bond will eventually mature and make money.
What you gonna do, Derek? Show me the money!
How many snowboarder jokes are there? Really only 3? The rest are true stories. Okay then, one final snowboarder story. A snowboarder dies and finds himself standing at the back of an enormous queue outside the gates of heaven. He can barely see St. Peter sitting up on a podium outside the gates with a large book. Every now and then, St. Peter glances down the queue to see how it's going. Suddenly, he catches the eye of the boarder and he looks very surprised. He jumps down from the podium and comes running along the line until, slightly out of breath, he arrives beside the snowboarder. He embraces him and then pulls him out of the queue and motions for him to come to the front. Another person questions what is happening, and another angel speaks to the person. Word is passed along the queue, and the snowboarder is surprised as people start nodding and clapping. He becomes embarrassed by all the attention and asks St. Peter why he's getting the special attention. St. Peter stops suddenly and looks concerned. "You're a snowboarder, aren't you?" "Yeah, dude," the boarder replies. "Does this happen to all shredders in heaven?" "Oh, no," said St. Peter. "It's just you're the first one to ever get here."
Stop it! You're killing me!
Now, before you get your knickers in a knot, I'm not a hater. Skier Steve loves all his mountain brothers and sisters. After all, it's just the 99% of snowboarders that give the rest of them a bad name.
And don't you know your quantum statistics?
So don't go flaming me in the comments. We're just having some fun here. If you think some of these jokes are in bad taste or you can't take a joke, I completely understand. After all, you are a snowboarder. Ha 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 ha. Please leave your best snowboarder jokes in the comments.